Good morning. Hello. Hi, guys. Press up and go into a stretch. And two, breathe in and up. Now, you can catch your fingers at the top and press up through your heels, press up through your arms, take a little back bend, let the heels drop. Breathe in. And then we're going to take a little arm flow. So it's going to be a Qigong move called knocking on the door of life. So just let your arms wake up. 2 and 3. And then let's take our weights. So we're going to start with our weights, those for bicep curls. So it's going to look like this. And we're going to take the heavier weight. So I would guess anywhere between 5 and 12, and bend your elbows. Now at this moment, just sort of let your shoulder blades be down the back. Let your exhale pull your arms into flexion. Knees are long but soft. And 7, and then you'll just scan your wrist. 8, and you'll notice that they're straight. They're not overly bent or underly bent, flexed or extended. Neck is easy. Waking up the carrying muscles. You're making sure your elbows don't go backwards when you lower the hand weight, that you don't get your elbows snapped in hyperextension. You're in control. Now we're going to take 5 more. 4. I like to add the exhale on the hard part. 3 in general, not all the time, but on weights generally. 2, now 1 more. But we are going to leave our hand weights low. So just kind of park them next to your thighs. I just shifted to a mat so that my toes are, and yeah, Michelle, I'm gonna hold on to them for a moment. So what we're doing is lifting up the heels. And try to still, where every toe head has equal weight. So at this moment you have hand weights in your hand and every toe head has equal weight. Good morning. Hello. We've got some hand weights in our hands and you're also adding calf raises. So we just did some bicep curls, up and up. Now keep the hand weights, put the hands towards you. I'm going to open up my feet a little bit. Bend the elbows to the side. Exhale. And then let's go through our cues. Our neck is soft. The knees are soft. We're breathing. Exhale gently as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Good. And 8 and 9. You should start feeling your shoulders, but not the neck. And we're going to take 10 more. 11. Good. 12. 13. 14. Try 5 more. Breathing in and out. In other words, we're not holding our breath. Try 4 more. And 3. Good. Neck is easy. You can move your neck freely. Now leave your hand weights low. Pretend there's a chair behind you. And at this moment, if you need to widen your stance a little bit, you can. So the feet could be heel heavy, meaning your toes are so light you could lift them. Heel heavy. And notice how my heart is still trying to shine forward, not just fold over at the hips, right? So imagine you're picking up a suitcase, heel heavy, toes light. I am checking our knees. In general, your knees are tracking with your second toe. Sometimes with women, they tend to collapse in, but we don't want them to do that, okay? Heel heavy, heel heavy, heel heavy. Now the heart rate does go up a little bit because these are big muscle groups. 1 more. Now this time we are lowering the weight, so you can just put them aside. We're going to get them again in a moment, but we are taking the fingers at the back, interlace them and lift up. See how that is? Breathe in, inhale, go up and over. One hand's on your thigh. Breathe in, and I like to even stretch through the fingers. So stretch through the fingers. Breathe in, Go up, over, so you're lifting and then you're laterally flexing. Reach through your fingers. Breathe. This is a great posture stretch. And then we're just going to take 3 big circles, especially if you came in a little later and missed some of the shoulder warm-up. So good job. Now let that down. You're going to take your hand weights that will allow you to go out like a T. So see how the lever's longer. It's going to be probably a little lighter. So maybe 3 to 10 pounds. And you can always change the weight. Out, out. You can change it in the middle of the exercise to accommodate the appropriate challenge. We do want to feel fatigue in the final repetitions to stimulate muscle growth and bone growth. We do have control when we're going up. We're not just wildly letting the weight fall. We are controlling it down. Good. Neck is easy though. And breathing in and out. Here we go. Breathing 11. 12. The wrist is pretty neutral as well. If you scan it, they're straight, they're neutral. Good, Michelle, that's a great little trick. 14, 15, 5 more, and it should be feeling like, okay, they're getting fatigued. I can feel a burn. I can feel like it's hard, but I can still have good form. I don't have to compromise form. Take 2 more. And 1 more. All right, now take your hand weights down for a moment. Have a seat like this, like there's a chair, and add on a right hand to left hand cow face pose. Those of you that feel ambitious, you can pick up a foot and hover in like a one-legged squat. Those of you who super ambitious, you can pick up your ankle and put it on your thigh. Just listen to your body. We're doing a lot of things, so do what you need to. Breathe in. Yep. Stand. Cleopatra, your arms the other way. Have a seat. That's your pose, or lift up a foot. That's your pose. Ankle to thigh. One-legged balance is critical to prevent falling. So what we're doing is challenging it in different places. And then by breathing calmly, you're telling your nervous system everything's good. I do this all the time. Nothing to worry about. I'm strong and balanced. And now bring it out. Good. And then just take a little slow sweep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do an overhead press, which is this one. You're going to be pushing your hand weights up. So it's a little, you may need a lighter weight. Use something, I'm going to say again, 4 to 10. So exhale, push, and inhale, and 2, and 3. Now when you lift up, that a girl, Karen, it is always fine to change your weight to be appropriate to whatever the truth is. 5, we're shooting for 20 here. 6, but the form is more important. 7, 8, now when you push your arms up, you notice your low back thinks about getting sway, but we're not letting it. We're keeping our ab tone on below the below the ribs, at the top of the lower ribs. Neck is easy. You could do this at any moment. Good, and try 5 more, but if you need to change weights and get lighter, please do. Good, exhale, try 2 more, good Betty, exhale, 1 more. Now lower your hand weights down, perfect job. And take a wide horse squat. Hold, let your arms out. Now find a place, like right now your knees should be in line with your second toe and in with your middle hip. If you can add on, take a minor squat, a bounce, but not a ballistic, just sort of a pulse. Good. Feel your glutes, feel your quads, arms open. Heart is shining forward. Long, strong, your legs are strong. Good. Inhale, feel the burning. Take another inhale and just hold. 5, breathe 4, breathe 3, 2, and then come back up. Gorgeous job. Now we're going to take some hand weights that let you go to the front. So this is the move. It's a little harder than out to the side. 3 to 8 pounds would probably be good. Pull forward. Now neck is easy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to shoulder height, not higher. We're just going to maximize our benefit and reduce risk so that we get high benefit, low risk. A little exhale. Good. Neck is easy. Now try 5 more. A trick is, if it's too hard, I'll show you a trick, is that you kind of alternate them or you grab a lighter weight. Try 3 more. 2, 1. Lower those down. Perfect. Grab your dynaband. We're going to mix it up. Grab your dynaband. And I want a medium to harder color. So red, blue. And stand on your band. 2 heels is harder. One heel is easier. Now the very first first exercise we did with the hand weights was biceps. So the other way you can modify these moves I'm giving to you is you could use a band instead of a weight, or you could use a weight instead of a band. Another way is to change your grip. Sometimes this is supinated, palm up, like you have a cup of soup in it, but let's say this isn't good for your wrist, you can always take what we call neutral, especially if you have the hand weight. So you know there's always a creative solution to stimulate muscle and bone growth without leaving out the exercise. There's always a way to do something or just something healthy. Now check the neck. If you move it, there's no tension. The knees are soft. And now check your breathing. 3, 2, 1. Love it. Now take your band behind your head. Nickname for this is shave the back of the head. Hold onto your band at the low back, push up, and exhale. Right now, your jaw is parallel to the floor. You're lifting up, but the other hand is keeping your anchored hand at your low back area. Breathe in. Good, spine is tall. Let's take 10 more. Should be feeling warm on the back of the arm. Triceps are super important to stay strong. 15, 16, feel your ab tone. 17, 18, take 2 more. 19, 20, now take this one. This one goes back, push up. So one hand is at the low back area, catch it. 5, 6, 8, 13, 14, 15. I love it. Perfect job. Roll your shoulders out a bit. Take your hands on those band kind of wide. Wide enough that when you take your arms all the way behind, you don't have to contort your body to make a stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches for our shoulder health. Go up for our posture, which influences our mood. And up. There's a good long inhale you can take. when the arms are up. I like it how the band lets you go wider. Now we're gonna find some places. Hold, breathe, anywhere behind you that feels like you're getting a stretch. Inhale, and now another place. Breathe in, and now another place. All right, let that go. I'm gonna change it up. Now this is narrow push-ups because it's a way to work the triceps, but it's in a multi-joint position. So this is how your body generally does work. So you're gonna put your hands kind of close together and do this on the wall as far away as you need to try to get the triceps more. So take 20 of these, narrow. If you want to do them on the floor, you can. I'm just showing, this is a great thing you can do anytime, wherever you are, because all you need is a wall. You could do it in a hotel room. When you're traveling, you can do it in the kitchen while you're waiting for the last bit of your coffee to brew. Take 5 more. And then when you're ready, I'm going to just demo a hand stretch and forearm stretch. Good. Inhale, and then take the other, pull down, and your neck is, your shoulders down the back. Good. And we're going to flip the hand the other way. Hand stretch. And hand stretch. Now this is sort of just a nice little lubrication for the carpals. All right, now grab your dynaband again, heavier. Place the arms up like a Y. Pull down in front to your chest. Now the band is in front of your nose to your chest. Good. Now exhale. Nice, open up the feet a bit. Now see if you can do 2 things at once. Come up, pause, add on, heel raise. Did you, yep, you caught that? Okay, feet down, pull, stand, heel raise. Lower, pull. So this kind of patterning is really good to prevent dementia and to help keep the brain healthy neuroplasty, healthy, elastic. Able to learn new information, process new information, lift the heels, a little bit of retaining memory. You know, when you walk in a room and people will say, I forgot what I was doing. This is sort of helping that retaining memory. So lift your heels, lower, pull, lift, heels, lower, breathing, heels. 1 more of these patterns, good, Karen. And you have a seat, you pull at the same time, and then at the top, you lift your heels. Nice. Now let that go for a moment. Take prayer pose behind you if you can. So this looks like this, prayer up. If that's not working out, do prayer in front. Thanks, Karen. If you would like to add on, take a tree pose with it. One-legged balance, we know, is critical for prevention of falls. Breathe in and exhale. Other side, now if your hands will go up higher, do it. Karen, in front, you might lower your palms and that's gonna have a different stretch. So you can just kind of change it up. Pelvis is level. Look how I'm not kicking out my hip like this. We're activating the hip. Breathe in. And then lower that down. And this is the Qigong move. Anytime we cross our arms on the midline, it also helps calm that activity in the brain. Breathe. And we are going to add on. So let's take our dynabands and put it behind the back. So your scapula are the shoulder blades. You have this around the lower bit part of the scapula. Okay. Now at first, push out, okay? Push out, good. That's your main move. I am going to turn to the side to show you a possibility. So please listen to your body. If this doesn't work for you, just do the pushes. But if you would like, right foot forward, left foot back like you're on a railroad track, and pause. Get ready, just hold the lunge. 10 more, 9, now your front thigh feels like it's in a squat. 4, 5, yep, you're making it where your knee feels good. 6, 7, good, push out. 8, 9, now 10, now pause, wait for it. This leg, if you hinge forward, you're gonna take an inhale and watch, hold, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, leg is up, 3, 2, lower that foot. Excellent job. Other foot goes back about 4 feet deep. Land like a mountain lion, soft and stealth. Okay, front thigh is strong. Push out. 10. Front leg is in its own squat. 3, this is going to help the knees. 4, your knee is on top of your heel. 5, 6, I like it. 7, you're breathing. 8, your knee looks great, Shireen. 9, 10, now let the hands not be your intention, your leg is. Hinge forward, get ready. In one movement, we're gonna try to lift that leg up, hold it up at 90 degrees. Your leg is up at 90 degrees, one foot's on the ground. Hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your foot, excellent job. Meet me on the floor, grab a sip in the middle. And grab a heavy band or 2. Grab a heavy band or 2. I've got a purple band that's pretty heavy. Or 2 bands would be another option. Wrap it around your heel arch. Cross your band like an X. Let me get rid of this. So notice how I'm walking my fingers forward. Because as soon, I'm gonna sit up, as soon as I start pulling, I want tension. As soon as you start pulling. So you don't wanna wait till your elbows are near your ribs before you feel some energy in the band. This is why the purple one is pretty strong, that's good, but probably you may need 2 bands to do this one. Our back is so critical for posture, so we don't look rounded. You're upright. Feel your exhale, pull. I'm gonna turn so I can see you and not turn my neck to see you. We're gonna have a little, just a tiny little thing with our hands. We're gonna do palms up, try supinated. Palms are face up, good. Yep. Now palms face each other, try neutral. Just experience, does one feel better on your wrist or not? They may feel like both feel great, but now you have options. Pull. Now add on, pull one side and turn. Pull one side and rotate. Pull one side and rotate. Pull one side and rotate. Exhale. Exhale. Rotation is really important to keep the upper back from getting rounded. Thoracic mobility. So your upper back mobility. One more each. Now take the other, you may have the same band. I hope that you just have one that's just a tiny bit lighter than that one. You pull it across. If that one was appropriate, then you may just slightly lighter. So you're going to pull your arms past your thighs, past your hips. You're tall, your arms pull. I'm going to turn to face you now. I want to just show you from the side. Good, you're really tall, that looks good. The pinky side of your hand is more leading the way than the other side. That's external rotation. The back of your shoulder is getting strong. Triceps are keeping your elbows in extension. Now this is a little different, open up. It's almost like a T, but you're not quite as high as your shoulder. Another image I have is that you're hugging a tree, but it's backwards hug. So your arms have this rounded look. Wide, wide, wide. Exhale as you do it, your neck is soft. Good. Now this one is crossed. So you notice how I crossed it, put my elbows by the side, open up. This is why I like the elastic tubes are nice for this because the handle goes with the wrist. Oh, we just lost Julie. We'll open 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I know we're just going through these, but this one is a little bit of an ab crunch. So can you lift your, turn your palms to face up, put yourself in a slight flexion. If you need more oomph, lift your elbows. That'll make the biceps harder, the challenge harder on the biceps. You can also lean back more. You want to just be in your abs, not feel your back. Your neck is of course not in it. Should feel like your biceps are working. Now inhale, come up. You guys okay just to do one little pattern? It's going to look like this. Pull long. I'm going to turn, hold on. Sorry. Pull long, pull wide, lean back bicep. Did you see that? I'm going to do it again. Pull down, pull wide, lean back bicep. Sit up, pull low, pull wide, lean back bicep. Lengthen your arms. Now pull low, go wide, good Betty, and then lean back and do a bicep curl. Bend it, straighten it, come up, lower, go wide. When you lean back, Betty, keep your arms long and then do the bicep. Now you got it, and that should feel like more work in your bicep, but you know, it wasn't wrong, it was just isometric. And then out, lean back, then add a bicep curl. You got it. And down. Patterns kind of feel good on the brain, don't they? Can you do one more set of these? So lower, wider, biceps. All right, take a moment to find a seat. And we're gonna do a side stretch, and it's up to you. I'm just gonna put one hand on the ground to go over. You could put your hand on your knee. I just wanna mostly get the back stretched, the shoulder. So however you do it, I like to find some rotations here. Inhale, yeah. And then go up and over the other way. It's gonna feel great. Breathe in. Inhale. Now just briefly look a rotation. This is so nice for the upper back. Let me tilt my screen up. All right, yeah. Woo, beautiful. Oh, you guys look good. Inhale, open. Exhale, rotate. Take a moment. Now inhale and catch all the wellness that's available to you. Catch it and place it in your palms and lower it right down in yoga it's called Sushumna or line. We're gonna put the hands on the heart and just take a moment. Breathe in an intention of wellness. Breathe in an intention of peace. Breathe in an intention of stability. So today I create the vibration that I want to have for the rest of the day. No one, nothing, no event has the ability to shake me from my true intention, my high flying disc of high frequency. So we're going to bless our body, mind, and spirit to the highest good. And with so much appreciation, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday. I think you did great. Looking strong, looking good posture. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. See you tomorrow.